Okay. All right. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning to some of you, according to your location on the face of this planet Earth. We welcome you all to our today's live broadcast presentation right from Biafra Television Europe. Biafra Television Europe is under IPOB. IPOB is being led by Mazi Kanu. And Mazi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, is still in detention since he was kidnapped from Kenya by the Nigerian state and was extraordinarily renditioned into Nigeria. Today is the first day of January 2025. Happy New Year to you all. I remain the fearless IPOB evangelist Mazi Maduabuchi. I am from Ndiabo. Ndiabo is in Aninri. Aninri is a local government in Ojiriba province, Biafra land. Today, we are going to look into the broadcast of IPOB Head of Directorate of State, Mazi Edoziem, who have just finished his broadcast some minutes ago. You know, IPOB knows why they came, and IPOB is standing on what they have come to do. Mazi Kanu, from where he is, have never compromised and is not intending to do so. The same thing with IPOB that he leads here. We are standing strong, even as he is in detention. IPOB can never go into violence. IPOB knows what they have come to do, and IPOB knows how they want to fight and how they have been fighting. And Nigeria is finding it difficult to confront IPOB in their self-determination approach because Nigeria does not believe in law. They don't believe in law. They don't believe in civility. They don't believe in anything apart from destruction, violence. That is why their president got number 2 or number 3 in crime, corruption, arrange one, very well planned kidnapping, a country that kidnap, a president that have rank in crime. And that is why IPOB is standing strong today. And we are telling our people that IPOB have come to save them. IPOB can never turn their defensive instruments against our people. And the IPOB can never turn against our land, which we have been developing under suffering. Nigeria have never allowed us to even relax and do anything in our land. We build the market by ourselves. We build the cities. We build everywhere. We build the communities, the villages, the schools in our places. We even construct roads. Everything is by us. We manage it ourselves. And IPOB know that we are the landlord, we are the tenant, we are the everything in the market. We are the owner of the market. We are the tenants. We are even the in goods. We are distributors. We are the retailers. We are the wholesalers. We are the consumers. So why we avoid violence in our land mostly is because our people do not believe in violence in any kind of any kind. Again, if there is a strange bullet in our land or stray bullet in our land, it must go to our people. There is no strange person that will be a victim because we are the people managing ourselves. That is the policy of the Nigerian state immediately after the genocide, 1970. The policy is that they must allow us, leave us to manage ourselves. That's why you had them saying they are, what is it called? Dot nation. The dot nation is not on the geographical plan, but the dot nation is based on the policy of Nigeria against the people of the East, rounding them up here, then allowing them to manage themselves, not even allowing them, suffering them, torturing them while they are trying to manage themselves. They denied us international presence, which is embassy. They closed down companies that are in our land because they want us to manage ourselves. They make sure that even if that our people begin to deny their identity so that they can be given job. We manage ourselves from 1970 to today. That is why if you come inside the market, we are the owner of the market. If you throw any stone, our people must be the victim. You go to any place, to the hospital, we are the patients there. You go to the schools, we are the students there, we are the teachers. Anything that happens in our land, our people must bear the we must be the victim. The northerners that are living in our land, they have a special place where they are living. They have northern residents. They do not mix with the people. They do not live in our communities. They do not live in our cities. They do not rent houses. And that is why we say no to violence. That is why we say no, because we have suffered to build here. And it is against the world policy for us to start destroying things. Even in the land of Nigeria, we cannot destroy something. All we know is that the method the method we are fighting is what we will continue to maintain. So that is just the preamble. Today we are going to dwell on that um, very broadcast of Mazi Edoziem that he just finished now. We will dwell on at least two topics there. Then we will take it on from day to day. We'll be coming up until we finish analyzing what actually he presented to us. So, on our today's message, we are going to handle the issue of Ohaneze and the very message to President of Nigeria based on cattle ranching program or Ruga, which we know that anything about ranching, anything about cow is all about Ruga. It doesn't matter how they name it, it is all about Fulani occupying people's land forcefully. So, but we will start with the issue of Ohaneze. As you are joining us, kindly inform others to come and join us. This is Biafra Television Europe. Thank you. So now, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo. You know, in Igbo, in names, like Igbo's name that Igbo people are giving, both to communities, both to animals, both to things, living things, anything at all, always match with how that thing is, or how that thing acts, or what happened in that place. Even the name we give to our children, we give to ourselves, we always give positive name. It always work on even communities, even village. But you know the name of Ohaneze is completely different. You hear Enugu, it is Enugu. Enugu, on top of the mountain. That is where that city is, Enugu. On top of the mountain. That is it. That is how we name our place. That is a place called Uli. They have a tree called Uli. Do you understand how we name our places? Now, the name Abia State is Aba, Bende, Isukwata Afikpo. They pick the first letters. Aba, Bende, Isukwata Afikpo, ABIA. Now, when you go to a local government, they call Umunnoch. Their name is Umu, is from Umucheze. Nne is from Nnato. Ochi is from Isoch. It is called Umunnochi. The same way Isukwato will explain you how their name came. Umuahia, you know, Omaahia. You know these things. The names of city must reflect to what it is. The names of people, animal, tree in Igbo land. But in the case of Ohanese, it is different. Who are the Ohanese? Before we go there, what is the meaning of Ohanese? What is Ohanese in Igbo language? Ohanese is Oha. Oha means the people in English. Oha, the people. Na is Ande. Eze is the kings. That is to say, the people and the kings. Oha and the Eze. The people and the kings. Are you getting it? Now, that is the people that are supposed to be the member of Ohanese, automatic member. It is not by voting. If you look into the name of Ohanese Ndigbo, you will know that their membership does not reflect to the name. Now, if you come to the name which is called Oha and Eze, Ohanaeze, that is the people and the kings, means that every autonomous community must have a representative in Ohanese Ndigbo. That is the people. The people means that the people, the community must send a representative to Ohanese Ndigbo. Every community must have a representative. Every community must have membership in Ohanese. Automatically, every autonomous community must have a representative in Ohanese. That is the people. Then what about the kings? Traditional rulers. Every traditional ruler of every community, every autonomous community automatically becomes Ohanese Ndigbo member. Do you see the two people that are supposed to be members of Ohanese? Ohanese Ndigbo is supposed to be a neutral organization that should be challenging politicians and everything that rises up in our land. They're supposed to be neutral, but today they are the footmat of the politicians. They have no place because their membership is not as their name. The name of Ohanese, the membership of Ohanese should be as their name, as Igbo people name their communities. How do you name yourself Ohanese? But in every community, no, how many communities can present their representative in Ohanese? Nobody. No community have a representative. The members of Ohanese are individuals, few political individuals, political criminals that gather themselves. There are good ones they deceived because they will always like to associate with good ones so that somehow they will cover their bad image, right? Just like evil people that like to go to church to cover up or something. So the same thing with these very people. Now, that is the difficulty we are having in Ohanese. They were not sent by the people. They are not representing anybody. There is no member of Ohanese that will say that their community sent him. Let us see the person. Is there any member of Ohanese that their community sent the person to represent them? Show us that one person. Show us that one person. They are the people that will tell you are supposed to be Ohanese. Even you know you are Ohanese Ndigbo. Who are the Ohanese Ndigbo members? Now you will know why we are in difficulties. You know why we are in difficulties. Who are the Ohanese Ndigbo members? Do you know that every ex-senator is a member of Ohanese Ndigbo? I have preached this thing before. Preach it again. Then who are the senators? These senators are former governors. Some of them are just senators. Some of them are ministers under military regime. They later became senators. Under Obasanjo, do they call it Sixth Republic or what? They became senators. Do you know that former governors, both military governor, both civilian governors are automatically a member of Ohanese? Hence, we are from Igbo nation or something. You are automatically a member of Ohanese Ndigbo. If you have been a secretary to the federal government, you are automatically a member of Ohanese Ndigbo. If you have been in politics and get old, you are automatically a member of Ohanese Ndigbo. If you have become former IG of police, even commissioner of police, if you have gotten federal appointment like a minister, automatically you are a member of Ohaneze Ndigbo. Whether you are you are on, that is, you are active on duty, or you are, it was former, right? That is to say, automatically you are a member of Ohaneze Ndigbo. Now, anybody that have been in the position of governor, been in position of senator, been in position of IG of police, been in position of army, like Iken Wachuku. Do you know Iken Wachuku is, all of them are member of Ohaneze? You know, what is his name? Onofo. Ogbonni Onofo, former IG from Kanu. They are all members of Ohaneze. Do you understand? Now, these are your members. Okay. Okay. Right? Now, if a governor that is serving, or a governor that is in office, commit anything, or anything happen in a state under a governor who refuse to act, if you call Ohaneze Ndigbo, you go and report the matter to Ohaneze Ndigbo. Who are the Ohaneze Ndigbo? The governor that committed the offense is automatically a member of Ohaneze. And how Ohaneze Ndigbo was restructured is that every serving governor of where they call Southeast is automatically a sponsor of Ohaneze. Automatically, immediately you are a governor, you are financial sponsor of Ohaneze Ndigbo. They have no source of income. Do you know that because of this, that nobody is representing anybody in Ohaneze? There is no single Ohaneze member that is representing anybody, just representing himself. But they claim to represent Igbo people. Yes, there are good people there, but they cannot show up any good thing because the majority of the people are criminals who have decided to trample upon our people, to make sure that our people are suffering. So when good ones comes in, they will break them down. They will make sure they frustrate them. Even some will leave them. Some good conscience, some people leave them and abandon them in their Ohaneze. Now, just like what is happening in Imo State and what have been happening in Imo State. When Obiozo was here, this from Imo, Hope who brought him. Then Hope is killing people. You run to Obiozo late, the former Ohaneze head. Do you understand? What do you think that will happen? Hope Uzodinma is their sponsor. Hope Uzodinma is their everything. Every governor, they can never be against a governor. The governor is a member, and the governor is in the Ohaneze Imobi, in Akakus. The governor are the people deciding on the issue of Ohaneze. That is to say, Ohaneze is irrelevance. Is irrelevance. Just that they are being used because they have, if they say that Ohaneze is relevant, show us a market that Ohaneze innovated. Or show us a community market or village market. Show us now. Show us where you give them electric pole in the name of Ohaneze. Or show us a bus stop constructed by Ohaneze Ndigbo. A bus stop in any Igbo state or Igbo village that is a project of Ohaneze. Then what is the benefit? What are we getting from Ohaneze? Are you getting it? IG of police that was in office, they killed you. Ex-governors, like just like BTV, actually killed them. You know, actually killed them. Ojo Sokalu, actually killed them of Imo State. They are all Ohaneze Ndigbo member. Ohaneze Ndigbo member. Are you getting it? Ex-governor. Then who are they going to protect? Who are they protecting? People that killed him. How can he be against a governor that is killing? If he talk, the governor will tell you, he will tell him, do you think we have forgotten your own time you kill people? Do you understand? The senator may have his own bad record. When he want to talk, the governor reminding his own crime. The former governor, if you come to condemn what is happening in another governor's state, the governor Uzodinma will remind you what happened in your own time. All of them, almost all of them are corrupt. They have weak point. They have where the other one will pinch the other one. The other one will take the other one to cool down. Is it Dave Mahina is a member of Ohanese? He is a member. He was he was a member when he was a governor. He's still a member. Okay, he had been member when he was governor, and he's still a member today. Dave Mahina. As a minister is a member. Ngige is a member. All of them are member. Obondionu member. Then who will caution it? Theodore Orji, all of them, senator, they are member. T.A. Orji. So how can this kind of people decide for your own good? Do you see the problem we are? As IPOB have told Ohanese Ndigbo to rearrange themselves, what are they supposed to do? They have to dissolve Ohanese and start a fresh one. That people will have representative in Ohanese. Communities can bring their matter. Then let us ask you, what agendas are the Ohanese handling? Is this social media agenda? No, show us an agenda. Anything that happens, Ohanese will just give press release. Is that how to work? Is that the agenda? What exactly is the agenda of Ohanese? Can they show us where they have a farmland, Ohanese Ndigbo, or where they sponsor people during farming season? Show us. Show us a community that Ohanese is building up. Show us a single person that Ohanese Ndigbo gave crops. Show us. Then, what is the agenda of Ohanese? The agenda of Ohanese is to be covering up, to be blocking up the people from hearing their voice. That was what they did to the Nigerian youth during their election, to the Nigerians after their 2023 election. What did they do? Immediately they rigged the election. Voices was coming up. Voices of citizens was coming up. And the government do not want the voices of the citizens. Do you know the game they played? They now signal the same criminal that they used to use. They always used to calm down the people. They use him to push people into APC and dump Jonathan. They use him to put Buhari. Do you understand? Which is Obasanjo. Immediately, Nigerians was in their voice, shouting out over the rigging of election. One Obasanjo came up to cover up the voices of the people. Immediately, he said that INEC should not play with the vote of Nigerians, that he is following this matter, that the P2B should be giving his mandate. Immediately, he said it. Nigerians started saying, yes, Obasanjo said he will follow this matter. Obasanjo is very serious in this election. Hi, I gave them a broadcast. I said, they have chopped all of you. They sent Obasanjo to hold your... Don't you know that your individual voices in a country like this, where the government is against you, individual voices in this matter is more important than allowing a criminal politician to come and use his voice to calm you down. Immediately you heard the voice of Obasanjo, you say, okay, let us see what Obasanjo will do. Automatically, he's bringing you down. That was why they sent him to say he's pursuing the case. He's going to court. Obasanjo is talking. He wants you to stop talking. He wants to cover you up. He wants to cover up your own voice with his useless voice. A corrupt person that is challenging people that are corrupt. Somebody that rigged the election is talking about rigging of election. It doesn't have power. It cannot hold water. It is better that you, individuals that voted, were the people shouting. It will yield more fruit than Ohanese Ndigbo talking on her behalf. It is better that people from the Igbo land are speaking by themselves, presenting their matters. instead of Ohaneze speaking on their behalf. Ohaneze no member of Ohaneze was sent by any community. And nobody can say that we sent this man to be in Ohanese. Can anybody come and say? No. Then who are the members of Ohanese? Then what is the meaning of the Ohanese name? The Ohanese is Ohandiese, the people and the kings. Then does their membership or how they join or how they belong to Ohanese reflect to their name, like we have Enugu, Elugu. Enugu is Elugu, right? That is top of the mountain. So if you go to Iguacha, is the capital called Iguacha, Elu Iguacha, right? So the answer Ohanese, their membership, is it Ohanese? How many communities sent a representative like Oha? Which is Oha? How many of the communities sent their traditional ruler to represent them? Which is Diese, the kings? Automatically, every member of every autonomous community must send a representative, right? Then two representatives, their traditional ruler and the floor, that is the person speaking on behalf of the people. Two people from every community. Now, if you go to every Igbo autonomous community and get two people into Ohanese, and let all the old governors go and sit down, if they do not do it, we will use another option. They will see that their Ohanese will die. They have to go to community. Let community give them a representative. That is community voice. Let community give them their traditional ruler. Two people. Check the whole communities in Igbo land. Two people. That is when you can see election. That is when you can see election in Ohanese. That is when this one that politicians are picking up Ohanese and the Igbo leader. The same politician, the same governor will check somebody that will favor them. If no matter they say this state must bring somebody, yes, they will look for somebody in that state. So how is he going to favor us? Is it a school that Ohanese have built? Have they done anything or look into the education of our people? Or agriculture? Or market? We are into merchant. What have they done? Nothing. They have done nothing and nothing. So they must have to go and rearrange themselves. As IPOB have informed them this very year, they must have to go and rearrange themselves. If they want to present themselves as representatives of the people, they must have an agenda, not chasing cloud. If something happen, they will, if they talk, the governor will call them, okay, you are now talking. They will not talk again because they are being sponsored by the governor. And the governor is also their member. How can you condemn Pete as Pete and Banner is now? They are now Ohanese. They are now sponsored for Ohanese. He's now the host of Ohanese meetings in Enugu. Do you understand? Winfrey is now member. Why the ex-governors from Ebonyi, both Martin Elechi, both to what is it called? What is his name? Sam Egu. All of them are Ohanese and Igbo members. All these as Senate presidents before, Protopayos and all of them are members of Ohanese, and the Ohanese Imobi. The Ohanese that determines who will be Ohanese leader. The Ohanese that determines what World Igbo Congress will be doing. The Ohanese that determines how the election will go. The Ohanese, that is them. The Ohanese that determines how they will handle Igbo matters. That is Ohanese Imobi. Retired, how do I call them? Ex-governors, ex-ministers, serving governors. I don't know how to fix it. All we know is that nobody is in Ohanese sent by anybody. Nobody is in Ohanese sent by any community, sent by any village, sent by any local government, sent by any state. They all sent themselves. So if they want to do something, because people can gather themselves to do something, if they want to come to the ideology of the reason why Ohanese was formed, they should know that using the name of Igbo people to operate, you must do something positive for the Igbo people. Your gathering only exists with the name of Igbo, Ohanese and Igbo, right? So that is why you see us talking. Even if you are just answering Chukwuemeka group, no problem. But you saw Ohanese and Igbo, we are involved. We are involved. And you cannot tell me it is not my business. It is our business collectively, because they go to Abuja and collect money during farming season. They collect for agriculture. They come with women. They say Ohanese women wing. They will collect everything, collect fertilizer, collect money for everything. Nobody will receive it. Nobody will take it, because these people are there. They send to themselves. Anything that happen, they will go on behalf of Igbo people. They will collect. They will go back home and stay. If they see effort of the masses that will affect their reign, as they are Hanese. So if there is anything people will achieve that will benefit the people well, and thereby it will show as if the Hanese is not active, then what they will do is to kick against it. Ohanese is part of the Python dance. Ohanese, led by Nnamdi, then they brought the army. They, in collaboration with the governors, because the governors are automatically members of Ohanese, and the governors also have their own governors meeting. Ohanese have their own Ohanese meeting, but they are all members. They have Southeast governors meeting. It is also Ohanese and Igbo meeting. They have Ohanese and Igbo meeting. It is also Ohanese Southeast governors meeting. There is no separation. There is no difference. In Ohanese and Igbo meeting, the same governors are there. In Southeast Governors Forum meeting, the same Ohanese and Igbo members are there in the Southeast Governors Forum. Who are the Ohanese? Who are the Southeast governors? Then it is so complicated. Let every Igbo community have two representatives in Ohanese. Then let us go to the Uruga, Tinubu Uruga issue, or cattle ranching. Don't forget that you are watching us from Biafra Television Europe. Today being the first day of January 2025. Don't forget that Mazi Maduabuchi is the leader of IPOB. He's still incarcerated, despite all court judgments that said he should be freed from 2015 till 2022. None have been obeyed. Even 2023 Supreme Court judgment on the 15th of December 2023, none, apart from the only one government saw that will favor them, was only implemented. The remaining three was not implemented. They remember that the judgment said they condemned the way Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. It also condemned the invasion of his side by the army. It also condemned the revocation of his bail. Three. And also said that he should continue in his trial. They only picked trial and they left these three that even countered the trial, because these three pronouncements countered that very trial. If Nigeria committed terrorism against Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, committed terrorism against him in his house in Afaruku on the 14th of December 2017, and also again by cutting his bail, then Nigeria has no ground to try a man on terrorism to try a man they have committed terrorism against. They are now trying him for terrorism. It is impossible. You are guilty of terrorism against Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. You are guilty of terrorism against Nnamdi Kanu in Afaruku. Then how come are you trying him for terrorism? That is what we are asking. It is improper. And that is why Umar verdict said that Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail, that he should be apologized to and he should be compensated. on the 19th of January 2022. None was done by the Nigerian state. UN told Nigeria to free Nnamdi Kanu immediately. They did not do it. Nigerian Appeal Court discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and acquitted him on the 13th of October 2022. Nigeria did not obey it. A federal high court sitting in Umuahia on the 26th of October 2022 discharged Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and ordered that he should be returned back to Kenya, where he was kidnapped from. Then we move to our second topic. Thank you for joining us. The second topic is all about Tinubu's failed agenda of creating cattle ranching in any part of Biafra land. I don't know what is wrong with the Nigerian state. People who denied us international presence, denied us seaport, even rail lines. You see them forcing you Ruga or ranching, you know. But Igbo people are saying medicine. They are saying selling clothes. Biafrans are selling building materials, selling electronics, selling so many, everything, doing so many businesses. We go to Kaduna, we never see Kaduna government or federal government forcibly take people's land away from them and give it to Igbo people. I say, hey, we don't want to be seeing trouble. We don't want to, we want Igbo people to relax and they do their business. We never see it in Lagos. It is Igbo people that will suffer, get money, pay taxes, do everything needed to be done, then make sure they have a place where they are doing their business. And the question now is cow business a national business? Is cow national treasury? The answer is no. So why is Fulani cow always a federal government issue? Why is Fulani cow always a federal government issue? That is a question people should ask themselves. So many tribes are doing businesses. There are tribes that are doing fish business. There are tribes that are doing so many businesses in that very contraption called Nigeria. Why is it that none of these tribal businesses have become a national issue? Why is Fulani cow personal business of Fulani? Why is it an issue of the army, issue of the police, issue of the government, issue of the navy, issue of the air force? But you see them setting Igbo businesses ablaze in Lagos. No national attention, nothing. No federal government interest. Nobody cares. Not even state interest. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. All they know is that Igbo business born. If you see how they are complaining about Fulani cow, killing of cow, you will know that Nigeria should not be existing. You'll be talking about destruction of farmland, destruction of farm produce, destruction of crops, raping of farmers, killing of farmers, kidnapping of farmers, forcibly occupying the lands that people are farming, kidnapping people are collecting ransom. Nigeria don't care. The only thing they will come and tell you, they are killing Fulani cow. Where do they kill Fulani cow? In Sokoto? Or where? So you bring Fulani cow at somebody's backyard to destroy his farmland. And you want the person to spare the cow. Then this is a cattle republic. So if Tinubu can leave all his problem and be pointing out eastern part as where he will do his ranching, why can't he go to the Yoruba land and they pull down all the cocoa and the rubber, anything they have? Why can't they close down or a farm and use it to do farmland, Fulani cattle ranching. You come to Igbo land, come to Biafra land, a people that are managing themselves. You didn't help us to build here. You never contribute here. You never build a market here. There is nothing federal government have put in our land. Nothing. Show us one. Rather, they took everything that is here. Then what you turn around is to bring to us is cow. Bring to us cow. Is cow a national business? It's a cow, Fulani cow, national treasure. Is Fulani cow national treasure? Is it a national business? These are individual businesses. Why is federal government too serious to force cow on people? To use cow to take over people's land? And the Nigerian army is championing this, trying to force people away from their land. They have succeeded in different parts of the north, but Biafra land they will not succeed. Why they will not succeed is because we have nothing left, so we die with them. That's all. We die with them. The only people that can be sparing themselves are people that have spare, or people that have anything that they are benefiting from the government. There is a people who have tried to make us dot. We refuse to be dot. And they don't know when they started saying it that we are dot nation. Dot, is it by creation? Is it by geographical plan? No. It is by the policy of Nigeria. We will make sure that they manage themselves by themselves, sell market by themselves, buy market by themselves, do it by themselves, cook food by themselves in a restaurant, eat it by themselves. Everything they do must be that by themselves. They denied us foreigners, and that is in our advantage. Today, we can manage ourselves. We can do everything by ourselves. And they are now envying us. Why are you now trying to send cow to destroy what we have built? Why are you now trying to send terrorists to come and destroy what we have built? Something you have made sure that will not build. Something you have planned, you have placed a place, that is a people that you have determined that they will not exist. Why are you now seeing us that we are succeeding, and the only thing you need to do for us is to bring Fulani terrorist cow? Mietiala Fulani terrorist is the fourth most deadly terrorist organization in the whole world. It was announced on the November 22nd, 2015. Then why should a government who gave 100 billion naira to such people been telling you that since then they have not solved the problem of these people? Are you telling us that they have not solved the problem of these people? Why are they trying to present to people or to the world that they have cattle ranching or cattle farmers issue, or they have Fulani cattle issue? Allow Fulani to manage their business. Federal government is the sponsor of the Fulani terrorism. Federal government should allow Fulani to do their business. Let Fulani go and discuss business with people. If the people accept them, fine. Federal government should stop the terrorism, stop terrorizing communities, stop terrorizing people and trying to take their land by force and give it to foreigners that are killers, kidnappers, rapists. That is, every bad thing is what Fulani does. They should not be allowed to occupy people's land. If Fulanis are genuine, they should rent houses and live with people in the yard. But Fulanis do not come with good motive. Fulani do not come with development. Fulani have not come to do anything good in anybody's land. Fulani is always coming to your land empty-handed. Fulani only come with a cow and one bottle, one small can, something they will put water. They don't come with anything. They will not come with anything. They cannot develop your land. They cannot give you any benefit. You cannot benefit from them. Rather, they will destroy your land and they're trying to claim your land. They don't pay tax. They don't pay house rent. They don't do anything. Their cows, they don't suffer for their cow. All they do is to take their cow inside people's farmland, and their cow will eat people's farmland, eat people's crops, and what is it called? farm produce. Fulani cow will destroy it. And they don't care. All they know is that Ahmadu Bello constitution protects them. It is not an affair. It is not an affair. If Fulani cow destroy your farm and the Fulani kill your mother, Fulani, if you take him to police station, the police will free him because they say that they will not allow you to have control over yourself. So what Fulani did by killing you or killing your brother or destroying your farmland or forcibly taking over your land is in line with Ahmadu Bello Constitution 1983 BBC interview. We say that they will not allow us to have control over ourselves. And the reason why they will not allow the Fulani to continue to be in cell is because they say that it must be not an affair. They don't care how it is, it must be not an affair. So why is Tinubu trying to test the ground on something he knows that can never happen? The army have tried to stop IPOB, it's not working. So how do you think that Tinubu, you will force us and create cattle ranching? Federal government creating cattle ranching. Are Fulani cows human beings? Are Fulani cows? But Nigerians do not have house. So many Nigerians do not have places to live. They do not try to have or clear a forest or look for a land for people who have been displaced by their sponsored terrorists. They don't care to go and develop a place for people who don't have houses. All they are trying and they putting in budget is where they can take over people's land by force and hand it over to Fulanis that rear cows. Why is the Nigerian government so wicked to this level that they prefer cows to live in people's land than the owners of the land? Why do they prefer? When these people fell, I don't know if Tinubu is aware, but they have fell. Tinubu, let us tell you, this time around, your army, your media will not know when they announce the main activities of ESN. Try it and see. Thank God that ESN take responsibilities of whatever they do. What they can never take responsibility are the things that was done or is being done by the Nigerian sponsored terrorists in our land. Those, some are operating in the name of agitation, some in the name of army, some in the name of Ebubago, some are army by themselves, some are police, some operate in the name of police, some, so many things. All they do is to report it as IPOB or ESN activities. That is rubbish. If you try to force ranching on us, you will be forced to announce the activities of ESN. That is a promise. You will be forced, your army and your media will be forced to abandon the activities of criminals and start reporting the activities of ESN. That is a promise. Go and write it somewhere. This one, you are deceiving yourself. IPOB, ESN, you have not seen something. The earlier Fulani wanted to play this game, go and ask their governors. After all, you were aware, and you were in the plan to say that IPOB is killing Northerners. Tinubu, are you not in the plan? Were you not aware when ESN take their job and make sure that Fulani is getting it hot? What did the Northern governors say? Instead of them to report that Fulani cows are being killed, what did they report? That IPOB is killing Northerners in the east, which is wrong and which is with evil mind because they know that it is not happening. When we question them and say, bring their dead bodies, because what IPOB ESN always present is Fulani cows that are being killed. So if cows have turned to Fulani or have turned to Northerners, then they should let us know that the cows we are seeing are human beings. When we presented this argument, they ran away from it. By then, it was everyday meeting. Northern elders condemned the killing of Northerners. by IPOB ESN, northern governors meet in Kaduna, northern governors meet in Katsina, northern governors meet in Abuja, northern governors meet in, they were all meeting. Instead of them to announce what is happening, say that ESN is killing Fulani cows. They know that if they present this matter, that it will be, they would have shot themselves on the leg. All they do is to channel it to say that ESN is killing is killing northern citizens. It has never happened because there is a standing order by Mazi Kanu, and also it is also against IPOB ideology to kill. No. Mazi Kanu said that every northern residence where they are doing their legitimate businesses in the townships and the communities in Biafra land are safe and the no-go area. But to rear cows in our bushes or to have anything ranches, whether in any place, ranching as far as it is cow. But you see those northerners doing watch, so many selling so many things. They are doing their legitimate businesses. Anywhere they are, nobody should go there. Because we are the people that love strangers. But you see, criminals, both our brothers, we hate them. Anybody that is a criminal, even your mother will tell you to avoid this child. You know he's a thief. It's only the northerners and the Yoruba people that can pamper their brother that is a criminal or evil. They say, "Hey, it's from Yoruba, it's from the north." It is not north. We don't pamper it. So what we are telling Tinubu, or what we are asking Tinubu now is it something that a Hitler who said he will crush everywhere and have his way into the people's land and establish anything he wants to establish? Is it a project Buhari did not fulfill? Even when Buhari died, the people managing his government was not able to achieve it. Is it the government of Tinubu that will achieve it? Is a question. And the answer is no. So people should stop thinking negative because we have come is that we have come. The Fulanis that are bringing their cows here in our bushes, they can testify about what ESN is doing and what ESN can still do. Nobody should underestimate IPOB. Nobody should come and joke with these little things we have achieved out of 20 pounds. Tinubu, that his Awolowo will give us 20 pounds to remain in perpetual poverty. He cannot tell us that he is not angry with our achievement. He is trying to send terrorists to come and destroy our land that we are gradually building, which they conspire with Gowan and the other countries and the British to come and destroy. Today, so many things are being put in order by the same people they gave 20 pounds, the same people they they rejected, the same people that they forced to deny their identity before they give them job. Today, they are envying the same land. This land they have caused so many deaths. They are envying us. They want to overrun our land with the cows. But they have lands in the Yoruba land. They have land in the north. Where Tinubu is telling you is to come and force us Fulani. Is Fulani a national business? Is Fulani cow a national issue? Fulani, where do Fulani build a house in Igbo land? What have they promoted in Igbo land? What have they patronized in Igbo land? What have Fulani brought to Igbo land apart from kidnapping, raping, taking people's land by force? What have they given to the people of the East? Nothing. So why is Tinubu forcing them on, trying to force them on us? The other day he came with the, what is it called? IDP camp. It was rejected. He turned around again and say it is cattle ranching. It is not accepted. It is never accepted. Then let us touch another matter a little before we round up. This goes to our people that are at home and those that travel home from different places and from different countries. From what you are seeing, do you still have any reason not to support ESN? This was the reason why people called us name, called IPOB leadership name, called us here names, because we never supported violence. We never supported evil. We never supported crime. They presented crime, presented evil, presented terrorism, presented violence, and they called it free Mazi Nnamdi, and IPOB rejected it and said, no, it is not in line with what we are doing. And later they presented the same thing and say it is to free Biafra. And we said no. Today, I begin to ask you, had it been you travel from where you are and go back home where you do not have a home again, will you like it? The answer is no. So, don't you see the importance of sponsoring anything that will bring peace in your land, in your place, in your home, in your house, in your office? How can somebody come and put trouble in Igbo land and they tell you it is to free a man who come to settle the issue of Igbo people? It is to free a man or to restore Biafra that the people of the East also love. You will now destroy the East. The achievement of 20 pounds, the achievement of suffering. People, the government was flogging us. We were building this place. And somebody is shooting. Any gun you shoot here, any stray bullet will always bring our people down. Not a foreigner, not a stranger. Then why must you support violence of any kind? Our people should learn. There's no reason to support violence to restore our land. It's impossible. There's no reason to support violence to free Nnamdi Kanu. It is not in line because it is against whatever you are demanding for. You do not just need free Nnamdi Kanu. You must guide Nnamdi Kanu and guide what he's doing. You don't fight for free Nnamdi Kanu and destroy what he's doing. You know you did not do him any favor. You will guide what he's doing, which attracted the government to kidnap him, then guide him out safely. Because something attracted the government. So you must have to hold on that thing. Maintain that thing. Frustrate government with that. Make sure that they did not achieve that thing they wanted to achieve. And today, here we are. And we are still asking you, will you continue in your old ways of shouting violence in a land that was built with 20 pounds? A land that was built by the people. A land that the school was built by the people. The road was constructed by the people. Everything built by the people since after the war, 1970. Do you know that we are the people who built here? Are you going to support a gunshot that only our people will be the victim? Are you going to support arson, putting fire on people's house? They say if the person is sabo in the name of agitation. Don't do this. Don't do that this year. Don't do that this year. Condemn evil. Even if the people are killing you, condemn evil. Had IPOB not stood against evil, where will you call your place today? Had we not stood against violence, where will you call your place today? You are gone. But we stood it. There is nothing they did not call us. But today, you can see the dividends of what we did. We know that people will still shoot gun. Yes, It is normal because police have been existing before IPOB came, means that, and the army here in our land means that there is something they have been fighting. So what we are telling you is that you should ignore any violence. Don't support any channel of violence. Call your child and say no. If you see nwanne gị or onye bụ unu n'obodo oyibo a na-akụ aka somewhere sị na I support our men the Biafra army or group a na-arụ na army ihe na-asọpọtụ criminal kpọọ nwa gị sị ya sọpọtụ na ndị na-agbagbu ndị mmadụ. Egbe ọbụla ị gbara hie wee onye be anyị ga-ahụ victim onwe onye ọzọ na-ahụ victim. That is why people die. It is always our people. It is always our people. The victims are our people. So why must you support this thing? One day your mother will be victim. One day your son will be victim. One day your daughter will be victim in the hand of criminals who kill you in the name of agitation. They are enriching themselves, kidnapping. They have group of boys, kidnapping, killing. Why will you see your child supporting such group on social media, telling you they are donating, and you keep calm? And tomorrow you say unknown gunmen kill your brother. Say no to crime. It will never be connected to Biafra freedom. Crime. Anyhow you present it. People die foolishly in the name of agitation. You did not die for agitation. You die under criminality. So that is, we are almost at the point where we will run this very program. But what we are telling our people and the world is that IPOB can never turn their defensive instrument against the same people they have come to save. No. IPOB can never go against law. No. IPOB can never shift from self-determination. And IPOB can never support any harm on our people. So Nigerian state should take their normal, the proper step in this, giving out their informations on who they catch or who they kill or who they arrest, because it is the duty of IPOB to announce their victim, as always. When it is now duty of the army or police to announce IPOB victim, which they always deny, it shows that they did not kill IPOB. They kill Igbo people. But to cover up, they say it's IPOB, because when they kill IPOB, they never announce it. They never even accepted if IPOB report. So if they can even withhold IPOB member that court discharged, right? They never allow them to go. So how do you think that Nigerian state will announce the killings of IPOB members? No, they are killing Igbo people. And another one, some are the propaganda to make sure that they are giving bad name to ESN. But what we are telling our people is that we can never disappoint you. We can never bring war to our land. Rather, we will be chasing war away. That's why we launch ESN, send them in the bush, because we still don't want you to be victim. We want the people that we are launched for to be their victim. If ESN operates here, stray bullet will be touching you. And the government will use that very avenue to invade your communities and destroy things. So that is what we have brought to our people today. Don't forget that this is Biafra Television Europe under IPOB. Thank you. And we are at the point of drawing this very curtain. We are at the point of drawing the curtain. And our people should know that this year you should remove emotion, knowing that freedom fighting is all about reality. It is all about reality. It's not something emotion. Those who was emotionally moved, some of them can see where they got themselves. You don't need emotion on the reality that IPOB presented. IPOB never claimed, IPOB never pretended. IPOB always bring it the way it is. We do not say things to entice you. We bring it the way it will not affect our project, which will affect your life and your future. Anything that affects our project have destroyed your life and your future, because that is the only chance Nigeria can give to us again, is this chance of IPOB. If IPOB fail, no other chance, no other one. They may even decide to come and pack us. Even if IPOB fail, they will come to Nike. They say all of you, every indigenous of Nike enter. You enter, they carry you to Sokoto, give you a community in Sokoto. Then bring the people of Sokoto, come and put them in Nike and say, choose a house by yourself. That's the level we get ourselves if IPOB fail. This one is not say, hey, you are not coming to occupy my land, is a lie. That one is they just come, they say today, the people of Obala, Luxurious will be there. Every Obala, come inside there with your property. You are going to have your new home. They will go to Sabongeri and give you one bush there and tell you you are Igbo now. You develop it. Here now is your place. From there, they will occupy your land. You, that is, voluntarily enter the motor and go to Sokoto, or they kill you. That is why we are diligent, careful to make sure that we protect our people. Our failure is your failure, and we cannot fail. If you see anything going again that is coming to destroy us and you leave it, you know that you just allow something that is coming to destroy you. IPOB is your last line. There is nothing you can do if IPOB is not here. Nigeria will destroy you. So our people should make sure that they are following up. Do not keep yourself behind. Make sure you are closer, because IPOB is carrying everybody along. This year, remove emotion. Do the right thing. Hate evil. Hate criminality in our land. Hate crime. It doesn't matter what they presented the crime as if. Don't present crime in a crime can never be turned to a good thing of any kind. So that is it. From me, fearless IPOB evangelist, Mazi Maduabuchi, and from Biafra Television Europe studio here. It is good evening.